Good morning, HHS, and welcome back to the third edition of the H-Town Rundown. Today is the first day of November 2019. I'm Lexi Springer. And I'm Gigi Crenshaw, and we're your hosts. Stay tuned for a look at a program offered at NAC, upcoming events at HHS, and the football highlight video. I'm with Angie Moix, the Director of CNA and Medical Assisting at North Arkansas College, and she's going to be talking to us about some programs that students may not know of.
Hi, thank you for having me, Gigi. We have a couple of programs that are designed for juniors and seniors in high school, and it allows you to go ahead and get a head start on nursing programs or paramedic programs or really any healthcare field you're looking for. So as a junior, you can take a certified nursing assistant program. Certified nursing assistant teaches you the basics of caring for a patient, how to position them in a bed, how to feed a patient who's had a stroke, how to give a bath to someone who can't bathe themselves, whether they're bedbound or able to get up and get into a shower. We give a lot of information on basic nursing care, and it really gets you to a point that you understand the comfort level, the basics of human comfort. We've got a lot of places in the country, Arkansas doesn't require it, but a lot of firefighters and police officers actually require CNA programs. So that is a place you can start. If you started as a junior, in the fall you would take a introduction to healthcare class, possibly anatomy and physiology, and you would take a medical terminology class, which we feel like is really integral for you to learn the way we speak in healthcare. It's kind of its own little language sometimes. So that way you would have the opportunity to do that as a junior. Now, you can do that as a senior, and one of the things I really want you to know right now at half semester is if you are a senior and you're interested in going into a nursing program, the LPN program, Gigi, requires that you have the CNA program before you can apply. So this is a perfect way to take that program, get tested, get your state certification. You do have to take a state test, and you will do that. We'll sign you up for it, and you'll take the test at our facility. But you would have that under your belt at no cost to you, and that's really nice. It's amazing that your high schools are paying for that. So it's kind of the last opportunity for you seniors to get in and get that done. You could start in January. We do have opportunities available both in the morning, so it's an 8 to 10:50 if that fits in your schedule, or a 1 to 3:50 in the afternoon at our North Campus. So that's really a wonderful opportunity that we've got right now that you can take advantage of. Also, if you get your CNA as a junior, you can move on as a senior, and you have to be a senior because EMTs require that you be a certain age to take their curriculum. So as a senior, you can do CNA if you didn't do it as a junior. You can do EMT and get your EMT certification, or you can get your administrative medical assistant. And what administrative medical assistants do is we teach you billing and coding and how to handle a front desk, how to manage a doctor's schedule efficiently, and those kind of things. Some offices even use them as a doctor's scribe, and there's a real demand for that right now. So what we're hoping to prepare all of our high school students to do is, if you are a junior, say, and you take CNA and you get your CNA certification, and then as a senior you get your administrative medical assisting certification, you would be able to walk into a clinic and work at GG from front to back. And that is really something that's in demand. When I was out recruiting and hiring for the hospital in this area, they needed people who could help up front and turn around and help in the back, do vital signs in the back, and room patients, as well as help with the schedule and help with the billing and coding out front. So it's a real asset to get both of those out of the way. If you're going on to college, it helps you to have both those certifications. It helps you to get the CNA certification out of the way. The administrative medical assistant just looks good on your application. education because they know you understand that part of healthcare. And more, as we progress, you're needing to know about the insurance side of things. Back when I was trained as a nurse, they didn't really want you to know about the insurance side of things. But at this point, you do have to know a little bit and how things like that work. So it's really an asset for people who want to, or students who want to come out of school and go straight to work, because it puts you on a fast track to manage a clinic. It really, really does. Or to work in a scheduling area of a hospital or a billing coding area of a hospital. Or for those who want to go to college, it gives you that foundation to get you where you want to be. So it's really a good program. The best thing about it is that it's available to you through your school at no additional cost to you or your family.
And students who take these programs, would they get high school credit as well as college credit?
They do, Gigi. They get concurrent credit, so they get their high school credit as well as a college credit as we go. So yeah, it's really nice in that aspect as well. The salary for a CNA is going to run about, it depends on where you're at. In the state of Arkansas, it's anywhere from $11 to $14 an hour. In this area, you're going to see more of 11 to about $12.50. If you're an advanced CNA, about 13 something an hour, and you can go on up. There's CNAs out there making really good money, but that's what you're going to see to start. There is a huge shortage of CNAs, and I tell my high school and my college students all the time, it sounds funny, but even if you're not interested in being a CNA for a long term, or if you're not interested in going to nursing school, it's a great college job. It's a great college job because a lot of places, like outside of Little Rock, they pay $13 an hour. So if you're going to UCA, you can make between $13 and $14 an hour as a CNA and get your shifts done. You can work a 12-hour shift on Saturday and kind of have your spending money for the weekend. It doesn't really conflict with your school schedule when you're in college. So it's a good thing to have under your belt all the way around. AMAs do a little different. They make between 13 and 14, usually starting out. Administrative medical assistants also have the opportunity in the fall, after you get out of school and start working, or get out of school and start going to college, you can go to our clinical medical assisting program, and it's from 5 to 9 at night in the fall. And we did it that way, Gigi, so that the administrative medical assistants who got their degree during the day could work and go to school at night, or could go to college and get that at night. And clinical medical assistants do more of what a nurse would do. They give shots, they do help with EKGs, they help doctors with procedures. So there's a lot of opportunities. That's not something we offer to the high school program right now. Hopefully we'll add it in the future, but it is something that is additional that you can go on and get. And if you think about the way nursing is, CNA would be your first level, then you would have your certified medical assistant, your LPN, and your RN. So they really are standing in the gap, because right now we've got an LPN shortage in Arkansas.
And if students did want to apply for this program, how would they do that?
Well, you can do it a couple of different ways. You can see your counselor, or you can just email me and I can make the arrangements for you. So Davina Heffley is our person who does the technical center side. There's an application for the CNA program and an application for the high school. They're both really easy for the high school program. And they're both really easy applications. They don't take very much time at all. But Davina and I are happy to help you, and your counselors know as well. So just get in touch with your counselor and let them know you'd like to do that. We can make it happen.
Thank you for joining us. And students, if you would like to join these programs, please see your counselor or contact Angie Moix. Every school in Harrison has a gifted and talented program. Dozens of kids benefit from the services of this program. Let's take a look at what Ms. Lieblong has been doing with her students.
Okay, let me give you an outline of what we're going to do today.
Harrison GT students have done a number of STEM activities as of late. Erin Lieblong works to provide lessons that are diverse and engaging for Harrison students.
It taught me about how the plates move together and make the volcano erupt. When volcanoes erupt, it makes rocks go with it and all of it.
So why did we say they felt vibration?
Because the plates are moving.
Okay, maybe the plates are moving, yes.
The magma is moving up.
Yes, the magma's moving up. So it's not going to shoot up like the Mentos in a soda will, but it's going to flow over the top.
It looks
so small. No.
No, it's a little.
Keep it on. That looks so cool. We made a device to pick up pumpkins and put them in a cup. And then after we were done, we would take them out. Learn about animals and how they use it. And we were trying to copy off an animal. First we got some of the spoons, and then we got some of the straws, and then we wrapped it around, and then we picked the pumpkin up and put it into the cup. We learned how to mimic animals. Biomimicry.
We're learning how to help stress, and we're making stress balls.
My group is making stress balls, and the other group is making stress boxes.
They help us to focus on our work more, like the stress ball. We can squeeze it, and it helps to release the stress.
For GOB TV, I'm Dalton Adams.
November 11th, HHS will hold its third annual Veterans Day Assembly that will honor those who have and are currently serving our country. We will have a video provided by GOB TV and music provided by the choir and band for the service. Anyone is welcome to attend.
November 15th and 16th and 17th, the HHS Drama Department will perform the fall play, 12 Angry Jurors. I can only imagine this show will be nothing but superb. So if you'd like to see the show, make sure you get your tickets. There is very limited seating. You can buy your tickets at thelyric.org. To get more information by contacting Ms. Hamlin.
Now we are going to show HHS's very first Sports Roundtable discussion. Take it away, guys.
Good afternoon, Goblins. Thanks for tuning in to the first ever GOB TV Sports Roundtable. Today we're going to be taking a look at
Gabe Husky!
our Goblin football team.
Oh. Well, as you know, I'm Todd Phillips.
And I'm Parker Keener.
We're joined in the studio today by our GOB TV sports correspondents, Jackson Baby J. Parker and Andrew Durst.
That's right. So guys, taking a look back on last week's game against Alma, what were some of the highlights for you guys?
Well, Parker, Riley Jones' second quarter interception was a definite highlight for me.
Yeah, Jackson, you're right there. Him jumping that out route and coming up with the ball, set up a touchdown one play later, and it just set the tone for the rest of the game.
Don't forget, it was Gabe Husky's 39 yard touchdown after the pick. And come on, guys. What about Gabe Husky in the Wildcat formation? Threw the perfect touchdown pass. Incredible.
That was pretty great, Todd, but I've got to agree with these guys. Riley Jones' interception is what did it for me.
We'll agree to disagree on that one. But did y'all see Gabe Husky's 1,000 rushing yard? He broke it, guys.
But you can't forget about defense, Todd. Jackson.
I mean, on the defensive side, the Goblins are doing great with a 3-4.
Yeah, and Anthony Allen has really filled in for Hayden Vanderpool with that nose tackle spot, and he's just filling his shoes really well.
Tune in tonight to GOB TV to watch the Gobs take on Huntsville Eagles. Kickoff is at 7.
This has been a GOB TV Sports Roundtable. Thanks for watching.
To close today's show, we are going to look at Kenzi Cutler's homecoming recap.
On Friday, we had the homecoming court ceremony, a prep rally, and another Goblin win over the Alma Airedales, where the undefeated Goblins shut out Alma.
Of your greed is your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? Look me in my eyes, tell me everything's not fine. All the people ain't happy, and the river has run dry. You thought you Another dollar in your pocket. Now I am the violence, I am the sickness. Won't accept your silence. Beg me for forgiveness. We'll never get free. Lamb to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed, your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? When there's blood in the water. What's your alibi? What's your alibi? What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? When there's blood in the water.
That's a wrap, dudes and dudettes.
Thanks for joining us this week. Until next time.